Tempo deck can't jump. It's over. All right. A win for the skeletons on Halloween, as expected. And no, I'm not singing. I know there's some song about skeletons. I know. I'm aware. I will not be singing it because I do not know this song. People have played it for me, sang it at me, mostly my wife and other nerds. Sounds like the worst song of all time. You will get none of it in this video. There will be no skeleton singing. I'm just happy Halloween, everybody. It's me, it's CGB. Let's go. Case of the stashed in the corpses of the lost. Yeah, we're gonna have good skeletal times. It's gonna be great. We'll see if they give me something to traject upon on turn 1. I don't think I've tried to build the skeleton deck. Maybe I did it for a video once. It's hard to remember every video I've made. Relic off double blue is interesting. But I am sure Case of the Stashed Skeleton is a pretty darn good card on the play and a pretty darn slow, horrific card on the draw. But when you combine it with Corpses of the Lost, maybe it's not so bad. Our opponent is already straight into synthesizer mode as this artifact deck continues to just be everywhere in this format. So life goes on, but we have suspected skeletons to swing with. Beseech the Mirror. I have 3 copies of this, so I can bargain like my cases into immediate somethings. Wow. All right, how do we get through? Oh, this is my burn spell. I've got 4 copies of Avarice to go face. So how do I get the tragic trajectory to happen? When -10 if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped. I can do it next turn with the Beseech. And also just do this. They're gonna tap this, but then one of them gets in, right? Right. I mean, this is just get damage. That's what this whole deck is. It's a rush deck. Trust me. Rush decks in the format are a thing, and they're chumping. Well, not chumping, they're trading. Let's see what they do now. They're at 10. They're at 7 if I dome them. How do we get the job done? They're at 12. Ugh. Okay. Well, the ground is about to be completely clogged. How do we get this out of the way? Yeah, I got a plan. It's fine. This is where Case of the Stashed Skeleton is pretty cool. Okay, we can also just shoot this. They tap 1. Not good enough. Let's do more. Let's cast with Bargain. Pitch our Case. Go get another Corpses. Skeletons get +1/+0 in haste. Maybe we just want another Case, right? For another suspected skeleton. Yeah, Menace be good. That is probably not a mistake. And then this gets out of our way. And then they take 8. They're at 4. Do I get these back? No, I think we'll have another chance. We need them on the board. We have uses for our mana next turn. We have plans. We just need one of these to get through, and 2 of them are suspected. They don't have the Bay, so I don't think they can Fire Crystal kill me this turn. Something got snared. I'm sure it's a skeleton. Yeah, that's one thing that could go very wrong for us. The Corpses. Okay. And they have 2 blockers. There's still 2 suspected skeletons. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. How do I target anything? I don't, right? I have to commit crimes for this to be good, but it does give menace. All right. I don't think I can kill him this turn, right? They tap here, block 1. But if I play this, then this now gets a +1 in menace. But is that good enough? Probably not. Wow, I'm really going to come up 1 point short. Just 1 point short. I could try going to combat and see what they do. If they don't tap the menace ones... yeah, but they're gonna... wow, this was close. This was absurdly close. So what do I do now? There isn't much I can do. Blocking 1 won't do me any good. One damage. It was so close. Well, me drawing isn't going to do me any good, right? There's nothing I can draw here that gets me another turn. There's nothing that gets me out of this. I have to hope they mess up. That they're too afraid to attack. Or that they just attack with 2, 3. God, that was close. If they didn't have it exactly the way they had it, I think we pull it off. Uh-huh. Are they just going for the mega win? They're just going for mega win. Hey, they might click through their combat. Click, click, click. Ah, they found the line. Oof. Next time I'll get them. If we had a 1 drop, we would have won. Yep. If we went first, we would have won. Yep. That's the way it be. Oh, I'm hurting, and I'm going second. A duress probably would have won me that game too. I'm hurting. This is not a great hand. It's missing a lot of things, but I hate mulliganing. So let's see if it gets there. And as always, if you hate my keeps, you'll of course leave me a comment, because you always do. Thank you for the engagement. But yeah, I'm not a mulliganer. You can be one. I think many of you would mulligan this hand. That's fine. I just hate it, especially in best of 1. I'm much more likely to do it in best of 3. But best of 1 has hand smoothing, and it turns off when you mulligan. And it does seem like the mulligan like 2 times is almost a concession. I think I've only won like a couple of games in my 8+ years of arena where I mulliganed twice in best of 1. Anyway, does anybody want to play Magic? This early game rope. Nope, we didn't get roped. Whatever. CoolStuffInc.com, promo code CGB5. Thank you for sponsoring my channel. Show me. Great. Awesome. Love this for us. Give me the consult. All right. Nothing like being up against a control deck with a bad hand that has too many lands. Oh my god. Well, should have mulliganed. What are we doing here? What are we talking about? So why the otters? What are you? Are you just a deck that wants to run Storm Chaser's talent in your 4-color control or something? I don't know, but let's get ready. I'm sure they're gonna meringue River Regent all over the place. Death Baron, not the greatest card. Let's be real. Wow, that is bold. I mean, I know that they're gonna coil and catch, right? But they could have threatened to trade with the Regent. That would be pretty good. Why didn't they deal a damage? All right, our opponent's weird. They're a weird player. Maybe they're an aggro player who's trying a new deck that they spent infinite wild cards upon, you know? Maybe that's what's going on here. By the way, drawing 2 straight tiny bones when they're off curve is also particularly cringe. Like, if I could script a game going badly, it would look similar to this. Oh yeah, discarding Ultima against me. That's a good sign, guys. I think that's a good sign. Hey, maybe they just get lost in the sauce and screw up. Eh? Eh? In the tank, but not playing their demolition field against my Soulstone Sanctuary is interesting. All right, well, my Soulstone Sanctuary is about to die, and I'm at no shortage of lands, so let's power it up. Do I send the Death Baron? Does it matter? If they block, use a spell, kill this, and now their Otter's gone. I think they're going to board wipe anyway, though. They discarded Ultima. So yeah, I mean, but let's hold back the Death Baron. Let's at least make their trades weird. They're losing it. They're dying out right in front of us. Okay, yep. Ready for the sweeper? Teachings. Love that card. Great card. Wonderful card. Consult. Boring, but that's what I get. That's what I get all the time, to be real. Uh-huh. They did the thing. Very impressive. Now do I... Yeah, because all I can draw is land, so I guess I have to do this. If they counter it, I'm good. If they counter it, we're done. They didn't. That's something. Okay. Corpses, I think, is the thing you have to make sure you draw. Oh, look! Not everything in my deck is a land. How exciting. Now let's see if they're bored enough to cast Consult here or if they save it. That's what I thought. Corpses. Oh, it resolves, eh? Tiny bones. Rope. Case. Rope. 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 Is this your big revelation? Wow. Very impressive. And then I probably die, right? I'm sorry, we drew 7 basic swamps, mostly in a row, so I don't need to feel bad about this. It's what it is. You can add it to the list of games I probably should have mulliganed. Nothing weird or new about that. Yeah, one more spell. You got the Consult. Yeah, you're good. I don't need to watch you figure out how to cast it. You're good. Oh my god. No! I didn't have fun, you ass. Can a skeleton win a game on Halloween? How many games to win a game on Halloween with our skeletons? It's been disgusting so far. It hasn't been acceptable. It's been gross. Don't pay too close attention. Oh my god. honestly, I don't think it could be worse. I think it's impossible to have a worse first 2 games. The one that's like the nail biter close game, and then the one that's like you get no chance whatsoever game. Oh, I hate it. All right, let's go right to work. Tiny bones, case, corpses. This is a skeletal curve, guys. This is what you're looking for, and it's on the play, which means Kaido has no chance. Kaido is a tempo deck. Kaido, you've got nothing. And I don't think you open on duress either. I think you just go right at him. Keep the flexible duress. Sometimes it's better to take the card right before they think they'd use it. It might even get something that we can use with tiny bones, like a Kaito. Take 2. Beastie Bindy. Okay. Well, not afraid of you. Let's go. That's the curve you're looking for, guys. You gonna block that tiny bones? You probably should. Okay, what are they gonna take abilities away from and make a base power and toughness 2/2? It'll still get the bonus. I think this would still be suspected. Let's find out. I'm curious about that. Uh-huh. Well, we're getting vigilantly combated. They took Tiny Bones ability, which made it bigger. That's cool. I like that. All right. Here's a duress for you. Phantom Interference, Bitter Triumph, Strategic Betrayal. Well, this is the hasty one. Phantom Interference, I mean, we can play around just fine. All right, we could kill the Siren. At that point, they're casting nothing this turn, and they are blocking, I guess. It's fine with me. Like, what are they gonna do? Make me pay 2? And they have no good blocks? I mean, that's awesome. Let's go. Now you're chumping. Tempo deck can't chump. It's over. All right. A win for the Skeletons on Halloween. As expected. And no, I'm not singing. Wow, Forsaken Miners in our deck? We haven't drawn it before. Let's give it a shot. Can't wait to commit crimes. This is not a great hand, but if we draw one more land, we get 3 new cards, right? Our opponent has Sephiroth and Vivi sleeves, so I know they're a Final Fantasy fan, but like, not sure what deck they're playing. Is this graveyard stuff? Are you doing graveyard stuff? Nowhere to run. Okay. What do you got? What do I target? I don't know. I don't know what to target. Do I want them to solve their case? I don't know. Don't know. Big thoughts. The benefits of playing a deck that people don't see every single day. They have chosen the miner. Sure. Now I hope they still have another thing for this duress to hit. They sure do. They're awakening Honored Dead and such. Alright, they'll have the Steamclaw Scholar. They'll discard Terror of the Peaks. They can't cast this Awaken of the Honored Dead until they draw a source that does the job. Terror of the Peaks is a creature with flying. You can just dump that into your graveyard right now. And the Arden. That's scary. So nowhere to run doesn't help with the Arden. That's bad. We might just die if they drew what they needed, but there's nothing we can do about that. Just go at them and hope you can get there. Pretty good card. Can we draw a way to remove it? They did have to... They do gain 2 back. Ugh. Another Origins on top and they keep it. Well, Death Touch isn't bad. We'll take it. Wasn't my first choice. Are they going to keep it? Yeah, they want the mana ramp. Okay. Just got to get them to 3. Just got to get them to 3. Big dragon. Ugh. All right. Good stuff. No attack. We did get the swamp. All right. If we go get Corpses of the Lost, that doesn't get damage through. What if we just target them for 3? They're going to gain life back. It doesn't do it either. We need to kill something up here. Do we? Does that do enough? Maybe not. Maybe I just lay the Death Baron and attack and hope they take it? How do I make them lose life here? This is not solved because it hasn't hit our end step. So it's a tutor as well. How do I make them lose life here? I guess it's just Death Baron attack. Something should block it. Death Touch. Okay. Solve. Harvester, sure. Ugh, everything's matching up so good for them. That's pretty good too. That's not the card we need, but I guess we're beseeching something. They did hold back. There's gotta be something in here good. Corpses of the Lost? I mean, yeah, I guess we need to have skeletons. We need them to have haste. It's not good. This is very bad. I don't know how we're gonna get there, especially if they find the way to reanimate that graveyard. We have no chance. Well, they kept on top, so let's see what they got. It's so hard to get them to 3, man. I'm telling you. Everybody gains so much life. They took another awaken and pass. Okay. Suspect this. That doesn't really help. I guess I need lands. Make them black. Play this again. 2 of them. No attacks. Bring this back. Their life total keeps going the wrong frickin' way. Okay, they drew that as well. Wow. So lucky. Cool. Oh my god. On the play with a 1-drop. Let's go. We also have the 1 5-drop in our deck and one of the 3 4-drops in our deck to make sure that our curve is challenging. But let's see. Maybe we'll just draw lands. It does mean if we draw lands, we're in pretty good shape. Infestation Sage. All right, another graveyard deck. You want that in the graveyard? No? Okay. Play this. Not a very good Tiny Bones in this spot, huh? Of course, if we Corpses of the Lost, it's not so bad, but I don't think we use Trajectory here. It doesn't really achieve anything compared to how it will be against Servandum. And we don't draw the land, so that's an easy targeting. I want to attack with Tiny Bones when I want to force them to block, if that ever happens. But Tiny Bones is more valuable with a Death Baron. Okay. Interesting. To Sephiroth, sure. But this does let me... Well, I guess they'll have the 1/1. That's not true. I can't just attack with Tiny Bones and get away with it. Okay. I do like this. If they just take the 2, what happens? Then Tragic Trajectory doesn't do its job. Got him. It's something. I've drawn as many Tragic Trajectories in my deck as lands, and I only run 2. That's not good. Can I just be charging in? I guess. I mean, it's what I'm here to do. I might get outraced. But that is 6. 6 going to 8 the next turn. If they just have a Raise the Past, we've already lost because we missed a land drop. So there's nothing you can do about that. Also, we didn't draw Duress. That is our grand solution to things like Raise the Past. More Sephiroth. I should have one Strategic Betrayal in here to beseech for. That would be pretty good. Four, 3 coming in. The Gissa. I mean, a 1 of. I've drawn it every game. It's never helped me. I don't think you can run a 5-drop in this format. I think it's basically dead. Okay. No, you got it. I'm at 8. Avarice. That's probably not good enough, right? They take 6. No, I guess I'll go for this. They don't seem to have much. Maybe they're flooded. All right. Once again, 4 is not 3. Let's see what happens. Did we lose? We got a Zealot. There's no way they keep attacking with Sephiroth, right? Yeah. Yeah, defense. All right. A land. Okay. And right when we don't really need it, but yeah, we can sack this. We can go get something else, make another skeleton. But let's just try to win a game with Avarice as we designed the deck to do. You have to watch out for Sephiroth, though. It's a pretty good card. That has menace. It's threatening you with lethal, so you're gonna have to block, sacrifice, go to 5. Yeah, you have to block here, sacrifice, go to 5, take 4, then Avarice you. Or die. They could die. That's also a choice. We'll take it. They didn't draw Raise the Past. That was nice. I'm going to get the Strategic Betrayal in here. Sorry, Gisa, you had to go. What a horrible 5-drop. What a joke. In this standard, why do they print mythic and rare 5-drops with good abilities? Oh yeah, that's right, Commander. That's why. That's why. The only 5-drop that's playable is Ultima, and that's just barely, because you need your whole deck to keep you alive long enough to cast it. Everything else in your deck has to keep you alive long enough to cast Ultima to even play 2 Ultimas. Name another 5-drop in standard that's playable. Name one. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't say the, like, harmonize on Winter Night Stories. That doesn't count. Don't say Nova Hellkite. Got him. Easy. Easiest game of my life. This Magic is fun. Oh god, Skeletons is your Halloween rank machine. All we do is win. I think we're about 500. With an opponent scooping on turn 1. That's a good numerical showing. All right, the Game King is a big diamond, all right? Here to pick on weak diamond. If we had a 1-drop, it'd be so good, but we don't. But you know what? Let's get spooky. Duress me. Okay, this is burn. Well, thank God we're on the player. This would be the worst case of the stashed skeleton in history. It still might not be great. We'll see. And I have to stop drawing lands immediately. We can defend ourselves really well. We've got the cards. We've got the flexibility. We've got the value engines. Like, wait, what? Did somebody just confuse this Grease-Wrench Goblin for Fable of the Mirror Breaker and put in a Grixis deck? What is going on? Blood splatter. What is happening? 3 damage to a creature an opponent controls. Mill. Put a Bloodstain counter on this. What the hell is this card? Mill a card. Put a counter on this. Then sacrifice it if it has 5 or more. When you do, return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. The hell am I playing against? How dare they build decks? All right. Corpse. Get him. Solved case. Easy access to a useful card of some kind. Probably another Corpses of the Lost, but we'll see. They're just leveling up. What? Okay. I go to 15. What's down there? Oh, Bringer is down there. Well, guys, this is going to be the situation we prepared for. That's exactly why we did this. You're going to have to start over. And against an aggro deck, starting over can be very costly. They are descending. Sure. Why not a Fairy Dream Thief? And a Steam Corp Scholar. Reanimation decks have lost it, man. They've gone absolutely AWOL. All right. Let's keep the skeletons coming. They got a Bringer in there again that they rebuilt like it was no problem. But they didn't get rid of the Dream Thief. They hit a Terror? The hell is this? If they also just have the reanimation card, I might throw myself out the window. This isn't... How lucky can you get? Okay, all right, they're just casting an Overlord. All right, they have the card they need. Oh, we're dead next turn. Okay, we're dead next turn. That won't help now. If I had another Strategic Betrayal, that would be nice. Tiny Bones would have haste. But it doesn't just exile the card. Pretty sure we're just dead, right? Because if they bring out a terror, all these come with it. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it doesn't see this. It would be 1, 2, 3 damage to my face. It's another 5 if they block this Overlord. So how do I make sure I get enough damage through? How do I get there? Whiff. Not surprised by the whiff. Duress used to be able to hit this card or reanimation effects. Then the world changed. How do I get there? What do I need to draw to get there? Power this up. Attack this turn. Block there. They go to 6. How do I get 6? I can only think of one play, so I'm gonna make it. That's pretty bad for me. I had to hit another one. All right. Suspect the skeleton. We do damage, baby. Do they have any life gain? I don't see it. I also don't see haste. Let's see. They play Fear of Missing Out. If they drew a big thing, they can discard it. Okay, and they have this damage. And they mill. Yeah, they got it. Ah! I can't believe they just reloaded no problem from that. That was depressing. New addition because Reanimator makes me angry. Ghost Vacuum. We got those now. They're also good combos for the crime factor with Forsaken Miner, so they might have like a real role. Oh my gosh, no skeletons. Easy keep. Easy keep. Just some of our toolbox cards. It's fine. Go ahead. You kept the hand. You had something to do, right? All right. Well, take your burn spell. Against burn, we're not that bad off, but this is not a good hand. It is very bad. All right. Give me the charm because that goes so well with the challenger. I mean, I'm probably going to have to draw myself 3 cards. I guess I can also just search. What is the best card against them? In this position, not much, but if they don't draw a land, I guess it's okay. I need value. Oh my god, I'm getting so salty. How does this happen? All right, all right. Corpses and just keep corpsing them. I mean, they make blockers. That's something. Most of my deck does not block. Okay, oops, all burn spells over there. It means we definitely don't want to avarice and draw 3. We'll get burnt into the ground. We have to try to draw out their spells. So we have to attack. And they're not going face yet. Okay, that's another freaking land. Awesome. If we can get them to fire a burn spell at the skeletons, maybe we draw the 3. And you can see they're kind of lost. They're not sure. 7 lands. Ooh. Okay, I take it. I guess I'll search again. Without the draw 3. Man, does that suck, but we'll just keep getting lost. If they're still not going face. Like, time is a problem. Okay, well, they're good. They win now because they drew their show off. They did a good job waiting for it. I mean, all we can do is try to top deck the win. If they're not going to remove the skeletons, we're going to put them on the tight clock. But when you draw 7 lands, there's not much you can do. And I think if we draw the 3 cards, we just lose anyway. I think that's pretty clear. Oh, we're not dead yet. That's not game. That's not game. Okay, draw removal win. That works. We'll do that. That's a suspected skeleton. Dude, our opponent, they said they were going to die by the sword, and they did. They refused to remove my skeletons. They wouldn't allow it. They couldn't foresee a world where it would get them, and it did. We both flooded. I bet that last card's a land on their side too. A 15th win for my Halloween video featuring skeletons. It couldn't be me. It couldn't be CGB. Yoinky. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, it's a curve. We actually drew removal. That's different. Let's go. Didn't draw any against the burn deck and still pulled it off. They miscalculated my ability to be aggressive. Authority of the... Okay, fine. Great. We love that. I don't think it's as bad for us as it is for other decks, but it's not great. This is probably artifacts again. Going first might be huge for them. I'm not sure what you could think this hard about. Okay. They've got something they could have done. Yeah, it's something they can do for sure. Into the Flood Maw is what comes to mind, but who knows? Yeah, if you remove this, I get a Demonic Tutor attached to a enchantment. That's pretty cool, right? Okay. We have to go through artifacts again. It's a very frustrating deck. But here we are. It's easy when I play control against artifacts, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. When I play here with these aggro decks, it's insanely frustrating. Like, look at this. Disgusting. All right. So do I kill my Forsaken Miner in response? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I can't? It's an outlaw? Yeah, of course. Of course it is. I knew that. Great draw. Best draw. Love that for me. They must be playing into the Flood Maw. What else is just sitting there in this scenario? Nothing? You're not even using the bay? I mean, they don't want to release anything. They probably just want to use the vault to find another artifact. Another land? Wow. Lucky me. mean, what I want is corpses, but what I probably want to do is power up the other sanctuary and then go get corpses. This plays around saw blades, plays around snare. Doesn't it? No, snare is target creature, huh? Okay, they got to look at their top 2 and pick a card. At least we got to make them take damage while doing it. And they found what they needed. Must be nice. Two to the top. I better lose. If you're scrying both to the top in that spot, you better have everything you need. Maybe they're just using the bay anyway. Although I don't see, like, what are they going to do? Sack the Star Cage, get a Fire Crystal, make one thing, which I then kill? Yeah, they're not going to do that. I still think they have Into the Flood Maw, or they're playing this whole game on Full Control. But Full Control does feel differently than other things. I think they have Into the Flood Maw. Or something I just don't understand. We have to get some damage in, and we have to have a board ready to go for next turn. We have to be able to shoot down their constructs if they go for the win. They take us to 5. Okay. I think do we sack this now and go get corpses? Have corpses ready? I guess. And also the miner can be a surprise. I have a card. You don't know what it is. Could take an Avarice with the idea that we just need 2 more points, but we saw how that worked out in the past. Not well. I mean, they're still looking at Flood Maw. Wait, what? Oh, this is what they have. Exile X target artifacts or creatures. Return the exiled cards to the battlefield under their control. They're exiling the Star Cage, and then they're getting it back. Ugh. Thanks. I hate it. And they get life for that? Oh, God. Okay. On their end step, that comes back, and it hits creatures and artifacts, which means it does hit the sanctuaries, which makes me hate myself. But on the bright side... we should get to use Shoot the Sheriff. It's just that our haste effects won't work because of the authority. The damn authority. We never had a chance. I'm good. This sucked. So the on end step, this comes back. It exiles all of these. Our creatures enter tapped. They gain life. It's so over. May I have another shot at win 15? I guess I do have to mulligan. I have to. I've got to have like Case and Corpses to have a real chance. I just can't win games without them. I hate mulligans, so that's why I don't usually play a deck like this. Like decks like this, I'm just immediately done with. But happy Halloween, guys. I guess I'll keep it because I have a 1-drop. But if I end up playing another deck that doesn't care about shooting the sheriff at all, okay, we get burned. We can't block. That's nice. Wow, just going right in, huh? Gotta just do this because they have Boros Charm and 2 straight lands off the top. Are you guys keeping track at home? How many lands off the top can we just rip? They didn't use the ability and they just say go. Okay. The exhaust ability is instant speed. Well, I've got another one of these. Do I case up? Who's the aggressor? I think I am. I think when you have two creatures that can't block, you just need to be aggressive about it. We got there with a burn deck last time because they underestimated our aggressive capability. Okay, they want to go face. We'll see. I mean, we had Corpse of the Lost that we tutored for last time. Okay, Screaming Nemesis, sure. Yeah. Yeah. We are at 7. They're worried about me gaining life. That works. We are at 5. Beseech the Mirror. They're at 19. Beseech the Mirror doesn't solve our problems. This can't block. Nothing can block. Okay, well, then I'm probably just dead to this goblin, but let's swing and find out. Another one. I can kill one. The other beats me. Yeah, not being able to block is pretty bad. Turns out. All right. You got it. Ouchie. All right. Couldn't race the burn deck that time because we didn't have corpses. We drew it a bit too late. Apparently 4 mana corpses is worse. I want my damn 15th daily win. And right now I've been getting tricked instead of treated, and I've had enough. So let's go. This is the one. This is the one. Sorry, Rosie. This is so bad. There, I mulliganed. Are you happy? I still hate myself. I think it's the Avarice. Obviously, if this were a swamp, I'd probably keep the Avarice and get rid of Duress. Jesus. That's so bad for us. Wait, they take my Duress? Okay, we have a chance. They didn't take corpses. Like, corpses is our whole world. They didn't want to get Duressed. Okay. Well, we drew some damage and we're going to work. That's good. You think they have a counter spell? Maybe. Seems like it. Okay, Dragon Control Demir means trajectory is bad. What do you think? 2 counter spells? Gotta go for it. Our hand doesn't do anything else. No, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well. Ooh. Jeez, I wonder what they have. Could it be a dragon? Let's find out. Minutes later. Oh, it was another counter spell that they didn't want to use. I guess that could be worse. Okay, whatever. Not a big deal. They want to play a monument after exiling my graveyard? Sus. Great draw. Excellent top deck. I'm so proud. But it might come in handy. Just 5 more turns, guys. 5 more turns. That's what I was gonna top deck? Okay. Yeah, this is great. What a game. What a freaking game we got here. Oh my god. There is a chance this backfires. if they remove the miner right now. Okay, they didn't. Okay, we can try to draw 3. We probably won't. But let's start with the combat. Uh-huh. Hey, look at that. Uncastable magic card. Let's go. Am I supposed to be exiling my own stuff? Is that game? 40 cards, 20 plus 5, that's game. What a joke. What a horrific experience. I'm never celebrating Halloween again. I'm done. I'm done.